It's a tricky subject, age, but let's face it, we're all ageing day by day. It doesn't help that society and the broader culture idolise youth. Beauty editor Trudy Brewer from Beauty EQ says, embrace your looks as you age. It will make you feel happier and look healthier. That's a lovely thing to say, Trudy, but it's so hard to do and believe sometimes. I've just been sitting here.
I can't even believe I said that. When the beauty industry is a $94 billion industry, you know, no one's embracing ageing gracefully, are they?
No, well, why? But why do we as women fear it, and yet men seem to embrace it? I was at a 40th the other night. The men are all going grey, they're not complaining. All the women are like, oh, look at my jowls, look at my, you know.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, they say men age like fine wine and women age like milk. And you know what happens when milk...
That makes me feel very sour.
Yeah, look, I think ageism and sexism go together, don't they? And I mean, we as women need to change that. Society do put pressure on women to do everything and be everything, and we are our own worst critics.
Well, absolutely right, because it's us that are constantly disappointed and judging ourselves. It's not necessarily society, is it?
And we're always, I think... We feel guilty about not looking good. We feel guilty about not going to yoga. We feel guilty that we've screamed at the kids in the morning because we're late for a meeting. I mean, for me, ageing is something that's going to happen, but you need to try and be comfortable with the skin that you're in. And
even when it changes.
and it does change. Yeah. And I think, you know, surround yourself with positivity and people that actually love you for the way you are and how you look. And do the best you can do, because that's all you can do. Otherwise, you just turn yourself inside out.
Okay, so tell me about ageless beauty, which you've written about and is a bit of a trend.
It is a trend, and I really do try and champion that, because I am an older woman in an industry that's youth obsessed. And you know, right now, I mean, we're starting to see a change. The beauty industry has gone a long way in being inclusive, and that is, you know, having foundations that suit every ethnicity.
But they not for age, though, have
very
they?
Guilty of presenting a brand with a millennial, white, 25-year-old and selling anti-aging hopes and dreams to women who are 55. 40% of the makeup and 40% of the luxury skincare in this country is bought by women over 50. So hello, we need to relook at that. And I think globally, social media has changed that for people. You know, you can see somebody in their rawest, and that often gets far more engagement than someone that's been airbrushed. So you will see more words like ageless and products that are dedicated to skin concerns rather than aging or your age at that specific time.
Because everybody is different.
Yeah.
So what's your beauty checklist for aging gracefully? I mean, if I could be an older woman that looks like you, I'd be happy as, Trudy.
Aging gracefully with Botox, that's me. Look, there is a checklist, and first of all it's sunscreen, because we've talked about this before and we know that that's public enemy number one, the UV rays for ageing. So whatever work you're doing, if you're not wearing sunscreen, you're wasting your time. Secondly, antioxidants. Pump your body with that. Eat good food, antioxidants, and put them on your skin. Vitamins A, C and B3, niacinamide, which we talked about the other day. Yeah. If you can include those in your skincare, then you're doing your very, very best to not stop the ageing process, but actually look your best during the ageing process.
So that's what you brought in today?
Okay, well, I brought in the things today that address ageing concerns. So I'm probably perpetuating this myth of looking perfect, but I didn't want that to sound like that. But first up, sunscreen, and it's no surprise that I'm going to shout out for Avène, because they're a favourite brand of mine. They've launched their sunscreen. Yay! Be patient, everybody, because it's selling like hotcakes. They've got 4 in the range. That's an SPF 50 for your face, specifically for your face. So again, it is obviously a base of the Avène thermal water. It's got a vitamin E in it, a precursor which is photostable, so that's an antioxidant, and it's got UVA and UVB rays to protect your skin against those short and those long ultraviolet rays.
Tell you what, it's got a nice shimmer to it as well, which helps create.
And smell it. It smells
nice.
It smells like summer for
sort
me.
Sort of orangey,
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Awesome.
So that is new, hypoallergenic, because often women, you know, they react to sunscreen, which is great. Me Today is a brand of supplements, but they've got some fantastic serums, and they're a really good price, $45. That one is a vitamin A, which it launched a couple of weeks ago, a month ago now. That vitamin A, now it is a bakuchiol. I hope I've pronounced that right. It is a natural alternative to retinol, which is the vitamin A. It's a plant.
Yeah.
It's also got rosehip green tea in it, and loaded with those essential fatty acids, which your skin needs as you get older because your skin dries out.
You lose them. Yeah, right.
So that is
Nice.
boosting that cell turnover in your skin, and I think that's a good price for a serum. Clarins have launched a new total eye lift.
In their red.
No, their stand out in the crowd red. It really does. You always think of Clarins when you see red. Full of antioxidants and full of plant extracts. I mean, this brand really does champion plants, and I think this is like almost like a balm-like cream. Lovely for the morning.
So under eye lift.
Just pat it on under the eye area above the brow bone. This is great for morning because it's like beautiful. You can use it both, but it's a lovely balm-like texture. Lancome have a new range, and it's called Clarifinique, and it's for clarifying your skin. Now, as you get older, I don't know about you, but I'm more concerned about dark spots than fine lines.
Yes, that's pigmentation.
Yes, that actually does age you prematurely.
Absolutely.
You know? And I think you can have a few fine lines, and that looks like you've been happy and laughing.
Yeah.
Rather than, concerned about that. That one has got a French beech bud extract in it. It helps to accelerate that natural cell turnover again, so you're buffing off that old skin with the dark spots. Vitamin C and niacinamide, which is that vitamin B3. And it's really nice milky texture.
Yeah,
so
it's a really nice creamy one.
Ageless in that you could use that in your 20s and you could use that in your 50s because of the texture, it's really nice. And then finally, this is a really great brand, again, really affordable. Right now is a good time if you're thinking about switching up your skincare. It comes in this little box. Dr. Lewin's they've got a range called Reversiderm, and this is their Renourish range. So this is ideal for anyone concerned with that pigmentation or fine lines. This has got alpha hydroxy acids, brightening. It's got vitamin C, so that it helps diminish those dark spots and things. But it comes in a little pack, so you get to try more than one product. I think it's $74 for 3 products.
For the 3.
Which I think it's really good. And you've got your little mask here, which, your little one shot. This is when you lock the door in the bathroom and look really scary. And you do the selfie and put it up on Instagram. And that's a good way at the moment. Lots of brands are doing that for Christmas. So I thought I'd bring this in because I think it's a really good way to try something new, but you're not committing, to too many products. You're actually just diving into the brand in a really subtle way. So that's me.
To Ageless Beauty,
I
Trudy.
could go on about it all day long.
Well, you live and breathe and walk the talk.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for your time today. Nice to see you.
You too.
And for more from Trudy, head to her website, beautyeq.co.nz.